Quite recently, a noteworthy event transpired within the United States. On the 18th of July, 2025, Donald Trump enacted a piece of legislation that had been approved just the previous day in Congress, receiving the distinguished designation of the Genius Act. This legislation established a comprehensive legal framework for the regulation of the so-called stablecoin marketplace, thereby creating the inaugural federal system for digital currencies. In essence, the Genius Act officially legalized and introduced explicit rules for the utilization of digital coins whose value is pegged one-to-one with the United States dollar.
What could possibly be wrong with that? After all, it is about a private cryptocurrency that has finally received government support. However, problems arose with this law immediately.
Many people became concerned, even among the supporters of the current president. For instance, White House strategist and former advisor to Donald Trump, Steve Bannon, wanting to understand what was happening, went live on that very day and asked his good acquaintance Marjorie Taylor Greene to clearly explain the whole situation to him.
Marjorie's response really surprised Steve, and now you'll understand why.
I'm very confused about the Genius Act. I thought there was a deal made by the president to make sure that included was going to be the central bank digital currency. There'd be no possibility of a backdoor to get that. So where are we?
Steve, let me explain something. In 1971, we went off of the gold standard. The Federal Reserve did that. And we went to cash, a cash society. And the value of the dollar has drastically gone down to the buying power is less than 10 cents now from where it was in the 1950s before we went off the gold reserve. What's happening today on July 17th in 2025 when no one is paying attention, no one's talking about it, everyone is in blind rage about the Epstein files, and I don't blame them. However, right now, what is being voted on today in Congress is the entire setup, groundwork, and entire infrastructure being laid to move from cash to digital currency. And the number one thing that is not happening today is a ban on a central bank digital currency. This means the ability for the government to take control of your digital bank account where all your money is and turn it off. And this is why I'm so upset and it's not being talked about. Steve, I was the only no vote on the rule last night. And Congress set a record last night, and no one's talking about that either. This was the longest vote held open for a rule in history. And it finally shut down sometime around midnight because there was a deal made, and the deal will not be honored. It was a deal that Speaker Johnson made, and he said that he would put a ban on central bank digital currency in the NDAA. But let me tell you something, that's going to get stripped out